after COVID, with the influx of DJs who have learned the craft through COVID, because they don't have the opportunities to play at the clubs, they start throwing their own parties, and that adds more diversity to the scene. So yeah, it's. I think personally, there's a lot more DJs than clubs and or opportunities, but there are some DJs who make use of the opportunity to make their own statement. Throwing their own parties. Xiao Social, they started doing their own parties, and now their parties are fucking excellent, man. Crowded every time. They're doing their own thing with their own sound. I'm just using them as an example, because they're friends of mine and I've seen their growth. But yeah, I don't think this would have happened pre-COVID.
No, but I think when you ask the question, so I think now with the ease of DJing, right, where it's so easy to pick up, you get two pools of people. One is the people who are truly
into it
and hungry to prove something, right, or to create something with their own collective, like Seal, like Masi, everything. Then you get the other one who are just
glamour.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. And then that's the disparity, and then you have to choose who has the right heart in the right place, and who is just like a fuck all egoistic kind of person. I think that's a distinguishing factor.
Yeah, so I guess as DJ booking managers, your role is to filter out the genuine ones, basically.
For sure. For sure.
And oftentimes I see on social media they are saying like, oh, no gatekeepers or whatever. You know the no gatekeeper trend, right? But come on, everything is about a business. If there's no revenue, the place cannot continue to survive, and we need filter for sure, man. And I think very often times, right, when you are booking a local DJ, it's really a lot about how you can maximize the revenue and stick to the club's identity. Unless you're so famous, right, that you can do your own thing and there's a group of people that will gather to come to your show, right? Sadly, you gotta stick to the club's policy. That's the POV, right? Yeah.
But it's not impossible. I mean, this even before COVID, that's how my brother Andrew got to where he is, because he was doing parties outside of clubs. He linked up with dancers. You can still do that. No issue. Only difference during COVID, it was all nobody knows about it, but now you can still do it.
And to be honest, I pay attention to people who are doing their own thing, rather than like, hey, I'm a DJ, here's my mix, that's it.
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, this is my collective, this is what I'm pushing. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I rather push
initiative. Yeah.
I rather push you because you are actually into it, rather than I think that's a distinguishing factor. So.
He's in that particular genre or subculture that's in line with the club, and that will be perfect.
Yeah. If he's doing something good, musically fine, sure.
So comes down to how Singapore nightlife industry manage the guest list culture. What about you guys? All make big establishments.
I have to play no English.
I'm just gonna put it straight out there for anyone that asks me for guest list. Don't say hello, how are you, how's it going? Just go straight to the point and tell me what your guest list is. Yeah, I don't have time for conversation. Just be straight up. I'll appreciate that.
I agree. Get to the point.
Because I think they're a bit guilty. Like, wow, I don't ever catch up with Zushan already,
Yeah. Nah. But man, you know what? To be honest, guest list, it is annoying, especially when you're throwing your own parties. I depend on the cover charge to be able to cover my costs. This is as fun as it looks like. This is my living, and I depend on this to be able to have a comfortable living. That being said, I'm happy to give guest lists to friends who have been coming to my parties. Every party, I'm happy to give them guest lists from time to time, or if you're a student, money is not, you don't earn so much. Yeah, sure, but in general, not so much like I would prefer if people were to pay for cover. It helps. It helps me as a promoter. It helps the venue to continue doing what we are all doing.
Correct. I mean, I'm the same, man. I usually give priority to students, people who can't afford it. You want to have a good time? Sure, man. Come in for free. But I see like loaded people asking for guest lists.
That is fucking annoying, bro. I know you're a banker and then you ask me for guest lists.
I literally just don't reply till the party's over. Next day, like, oh, sorry, I didn't read your message. It's the most simplest way to get